So you've always been told that you need to drink 8 glasses of water per day, but do you really know why? Our bodies are made up of over 75% of water, but not all water is created equal. Tap water is full of contaminants and added chemicals that are harmful to our bodies. While bottled water might seem like the better option, the production process is highly unregulated and contains harmful chemicals leached from the plastic containers. Before bottled water reaches the consumer, it is said to be stored in the bottle for around 24 months. Also, this water is acidic and affects our body's health, and when it's not recycled, these bottles end up in our communities and landfills, destroying our local ecosystem. So what can you do about it? What if you knew of one product that will not only give you clean, fresh and drinking water, it will help replace harmful household chemicals, help you go green and save money in your entire home. This is your new K8, Enagic's top model. This will filter your tap water through the process of electrolysis to produce super hydrating, alkalized antioxidant water. This system connects to your tap and is capable of producing 7 different types of water. First, the water travels through your antibacterial filter to remove contaminants and chlorine, leaving you with incredibly pure drinking water. Next, the water passes over 8 electrically charged titanium and platinum plates, able to fully hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues. This is an OPR meter, which literally measures a liquid's potential to reduce oxidization. The more positive the reading, the more oxidizing or inflammatory the liquid is. The more negative the reading, the more antioxidant and anti-inflammatory the liquid is. So here we have 4 drinks that we're going to test the acidity and alkalinity of. First off, we have Sprite, which represents any of the fizzy drinks like Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, etc. So next of all, we have our mineral water, which today we're using Evian, which is a very popular, expensive brand. This represents any mineral water that you would find in store. And now we have our tap water. And finally, we have Kangen 9.5. So what we're going to do now is stick this probe into the liquids and we'll either get a positive or a negative reading. So let's start with the Sprite. Now, as you can see, this is a very positive reading, which means it's a very acidic, highly acidic drink. Next of all, we'll try our mineral water, the Evian. And although this is a very expensive bottled water, as you can see, the reading is very, very high due to the fact that the water is sitting in the bottle for so long, as we said earlier, up to 24 months. So now we'll move on to the tap water. And I'm sure plenty of you are drinking tap water thinking it's absolutely fine. But you'll see here that the reading is just as high as the other 2. And remember, the higher the reading, the more oxidizing the liquid is, which is bad for your body. So let's move on to the Kangen 9.5. So as you can see, this reading is in the range of -400, which means it's highly antioxidizing, which is incredible for the body. Everything we eat is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume foods and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our bodies in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkali state, we can regain control of our health. Since our bodies are over 70% of water, the best way to do this is by drinking water with a good amount of naturally occurring alkaline minerals. So the second property of Kangen water is the alkalinity. And what we have here are pH drops, which are used to test the pH level of any liquid. So we're going to test our drinks, and we'll start off with our Sprite. We'll put a few drops into each one. If you look at the pH chart, it is very evident that these liquids are all very acidic. So as you can see, this water is more onto the neutral scale, but I can assure you that sparkling water would be 100% acidic. So next of all, we have our tap water. And as you can see, this is neutral, and that's due to the chemicals being put into the water system to prevent the erosion of the water pipes. And finally, we have our 9.5 Kangen water. And as you can see, it's 100% alkalinity on the pH chart. So let's see what happens to the body when you start drinking Kangen water. And here we have our tap water. And as you can see, the body immediately starts detoxifying. And next we'll try our mineral water. And again, the same process, that it starts detoxifying the body. And now let's try our Sprite. And as you can see, there are no changes. If you drank 1 bottle of soft drinks, how many litres of Kangen would you need to drink to bring this back up to an alkaline state? 33 litres. Who can drink that amount in one day? Now, I've heard children say, I don't want the full bottle, I just want a few sips. Now watch this. With only 1 sip, you've quickly transferred your body back into an acidic state. The third and last property of Kangen water is something called microclustered. Think of it as tiny water or big water. Tiny molecular water can deeply penetrate the cells and then aid the removal of toxic and acidic wastes in your body, also absorbing nutrients and providing better hydration. So we're going to demonstrate this today with some green tea. And how would you normally make green tea? With boiled water. But today we're going to use some room temperature water. And as you can see, we can't make the green tea without boiled water. So I'm going to take the same tea bag, and now we're going to try it with our 9.5 Kangen water. And there you have it. Green tea with the 9.5 Kangen water. Now, whenever I was showing this test, my skeptical friends said, well, that's because the tea bag was already wet. But just so you know that we're not cheating, we'll go back and we can do it again. So we're going to try it once more with the tap water to see if we'll get a different outcome. And as you can see, there are no difference. Then back to the 9.5 Kangen water. And again, we have created green tea due to the microclustering in the water. You know when you feel really bloated or your stomach feels really full after drinking bottled or tap water? That's because it's sitting in your stomach and it hasn't actually absorbed into the cells. So here is the top colon doctor in the world, Dr. Hiromi Shina. He created the polypectomy and he helped create the colonoscopy procedure. This is why he recommends Kangen water as the main beverage to drink, because the Kangen water absorbs the tea better, which is showing you how you can absorb your nutrients better. Now that's not all this device can do. Your Kangen K8 has other machine settings that make special waters that can help you go green and chemical free in your homes. The clean water setting has a neutral pH of 7.0. This is great for cooking and for baby formula. The beauty water setting makes the water that has a pH of 6.0. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a soft and beautiful appearance. The acidic water has a pH of 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and it can be used to replace all of your harmful household cleaners. It is also safe to use topically and to replace hand sanitizer and mouthwash. Finally, let's take a look at the strong 11.5 Kangen water. This is absolutely one of my favourites. It works as an emulsifier, helping to remove harmful pesticides from your produce. It makes it taste better and it helps it last longer. So you probably know pesticides and herbicides are oil-based, because no matter how much they irrigate the farm and rains, the chemicals will remain on them. The 11.5 is our strong Kangen water, which can actually remove all oils and you can replace your laundry detergent with. But here, coming up, is one of my favourite parts. We're going to wash these tomatoes with tap water and then we're going to wash them with strong 11.5 alkaline water. So how do you normally wash your fruit and veg? With tap water, right? So here we're going to use some tap water and rinse these tomatoes. Then over here we have our 11.5 Kangen water. And to speed up the process, we are just going to give them a quick rinse. Okay, so let's see how our tap water did. So did we clean anything? maybe a bit of dust. So let's see how our strong Kangen 11.5 water done. And as you can see, there's a major difference already. So if we just take these two waters and compare them, like, look at that difference, incredible. So what we've done here, we've rinsed our pesticides, herbicides and insecticides in comparison to washing off a bit of dust. We have this actually proven on PubMed to remove between 80 to 95% of all pesticides from your produce. Not only does the produce taste better because it doesn't have the slimy pesticide, the produce lasts about a week longer. When you wash any of your fruit and vegetables at home with your tap water, the chlorine has actually been absorbed into them. The same with showers. That's why we have our own shower unit too. Using bottled or filtered water at home, the chemicals are being put into the produce. The worst part is that it's not pulling out any of the pesticides or really cleaning the fruit and veg the way that you would want it to. Whereas the 11.5 can actually penetrate all oil and emulsify it by breaking it down. So there you have it. Now that you can see what this Kangen K8 machine can do for you and your health, it is easy to see why Enagic says, change your water, change your life. Every day we are continuing to help spread the awareness and bring the cleanest, healthiest water to you, your family and friends all around the world so that we can make a global impact together. One final note on bottled water. It may seem like the convenient choice, but with all the harmful chemicals in the plastic and the acidity of the water, it is basically a poison to your body. When we say a global impact, we really mean it. And when you're drinking Kangen water instead of bottled water, it is better for the environment, for the community, and for the ecosystem, and also you and your entire family. So my friends, if you would like to know how you can get started with your very own machine and start drinking this incredible water, then get in contact with us today or reach out to the person that sent you this video. We can help you get started today.